that balances that budget by 2020. So,
There's no more questions about Herman Cain though tonight.
look, I'm focused on my issues, and my issue is about our tax plan. It's about our budget. It's about our cutting spending. It's about giving Americans real hope for vision that you get this country back to working. And it's really not that difficult. The fact is, you just got to have some courage. From time to time, you may forget about an agency that you are going to zero out. But everybody tomorrow will understand that the Energy Department is one of those that needs to be done away with.
Governor, how are you expecting students to pay for education if you're going to cut for education?
Well, we don't talk about cutting education. What we talk about is making these schools be more efficient. The idea that we're seeing runaway tuition it's unacceptable. It's the reason I called for, in my State of the State address, a $10,000 degree, a degree from a university in Texas. It's $10,000, and we're talking from start to finish. It can happen, but you've got to have the technology available. You got to have the schools buy into it. You've got to have people working more hours than what they're working. I mean, there's some hard decisions that are going to have to be made. But I happen to believe that the people in this country are fed up with it costing the type of cost, the tuition, the room and board, all of those costs are just going through the roof. And Americans are rightly concerned about that. So I don't think the federal government needs to be picking winners and losers, whether it's being able to fund college education, or whether it's being able to pick and choose in the energy.
Governor, was that moment embarrassing to you?
What happened in there?
Yeah, I stepped in it, man. Yeah, it was embarrassing. Of course it was. But here's what's more important. People understand that our principles, our conservative principles, are what matter. Not that in a litany of agencies that I think we need to get rid of. There's a whole bunch of them that I would suggest to you need to be downsized and what have you. But it's those simple conservative principles are what people are interested in. And I will suggest to you, as they sort their way through this, as they look at our tax plan, as they look at the flat tax of 20%, as they look at what we're going to do with entitlements, as they look at how we're going to deal with spending, as we talk about which agencies of government, frankly, need to be pushed back to the states or done away with, we'll win the day at the end of that.
Governor, what do you say to Republicans who are...
Is it time to rethink the debates at this point? Is it time to rethink these debates?
Rethink them in what sense?
Rethink them in terms of you stepping away from them. You had discussed that earlier.
Absolutely not. I'll be in South Carolina on Saturday.
Governor...
And hopefully I'll remember the Energy Department.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Governor...
Tend to move past
Thank you, Governor.